Good in there.
First off, I want to start off by saying God first. And for Osby, I want to give a round of applause for that incident at your office. For trying to deter the situation on yourself. I want to give you a round of applause for that incident. Beginning. Officer Kent Tribble was named among others in a lawsuit regarding excessive force, police misconduct. The plaintiff alleged that on July 15, 2006, he was stopped by Vallejo Police Officer Sean Kent Tribble, Captain Botello, and other unidentified officers. Defendants used excessive force in handcuffing him and physically assaulting him. Plaintiff further alleged that the officers took him to the hospital where they continued to harass and assault him. At the Citizens Public Advisory Committee meeting held on Wednesday, August 8, 2012, District Attorney Don Dubane, Chief Investigator Curtis Cardwell, and Sergeant Sid DeJesus of the Vallejo Police Department stated that the case of Guy Jarreau is still under review. An article entitled "Probe Clear Police in Recent Officer-Involved Shootings" was published by the Daily Republic on May 20, 2012. This article revealed the names of officers who were involved in officer-involved shootings in Solano County in the last 3 years. Among the names was Kent Tribble, who was identified as the officer who shot and killed Guy Jarreau. The article went on to state that since 2007, Dubane and his predecessors, David Paulson, have concluded that each officer-involved shooting was justified. Also, Dubane signed off on the completed officer-involved shootings investigation since 2010. Paulson signed off on the other 6 between 2007 and 2009. So my questions and my family's questions are, how is it possible for the case of Guy Jarreau to be considered under review when the article clearly stated that since 2007, Dubane and his predecessors, David Paulson, have concluded that each officer-involved shooting was justified? Number 2, how is it possible for the case of Guy Jarreau to be considered under review when the article clearly states that Dubane signed off on the completed officer-involved shooting investigation since 2010? How is it possible for the case of Guy Jarreau to be considered still under review when no guarantees regarding the timeline and completed at the same time? Number 4, how is it possible for the case of Guy Jarreau to be considered under federal litigation when the article clearly stated that a check of court records reflected no wrongful death lawsuits or other civil litigation have been filed against officers or their departments for any of the shootings, including the shooting of Guy Jarreau? Since it has been concluded according to the article that each officer-involved shooting has been justified, it is possible for the family of Guy Jarreau to obtain the letter from the district office and reports the results of Guy Jarreau investigation. It is apparent that Mr. Dubane, Mr. Cardwell, and Mr. DeJesus have lied to the family, friends, and supporters of Guy Jarreau, to the citizens of Vallejo, and to the committee members regarding the case of Guy Jarreau. The case of Guy Jarreau is not still under review. Therefore, Osby, we deserve answers. Your time is up.
All right, next card is
We hear you. Thank you, sister.
Bernie Spencer.
My name is Aundrea Jarreau Griffen. The young lady that just spoke is Bernie Spencer, my godchild.
Okay.
I have come from New Orleans, Louisiana, as I come each and every month to fight the murder of my son, Mr. Guy Jerome Jarreau Jr. I say to you, Mr. Mayor, you called me in New Orleans. You didn't answer not one of my questions, but how dare you tell me you were uncomfortable in speaking with me? My question to you is, if you could not answer one question, why would you call me? However, you told me you would speak to my then attorney, your friend, John Burris.
Close friend.
I say to you, politics, friendship, and a game of golf has no place in murder. To the citizens, in order, murder, brutality by your mayor, 100% back officers. Antoine Barrett, May 28, 2012. Peter Messler, May 20th, 2012. Bell, an 11-year-old dog, shot in his yard. Mario Romero, September 2nd, 2012. Joe Johnson, survivor, thank God, September 2nd, 2012. Jarrett Hewitt, June 2012. Lionel Duchamp, April 15, 2011. My son, Mr. Guy Jerome Jarreau Jr., December the 11th, 2010. Michael Todd White, June 15, 2010. Mr. Encino, July 3rd, 2010. Dennis Ramada, December 30th, 2009. Richard Lindsay III, June 14, 2009. Kevin Traps, June 13, 2005. Melvin Answorth, March 2005. Andrew Washington, September 16, 2004. Marvin Prado, March 26, 1998. Jeffrey Throck, November 7th, 1997. And how many more that were transits into this city whose family did not know where they were? How many of their babies have gone missing?
That's right.
These murders just did not start with my son and the Romero son. These murders have been going on and on. It's just that they've got a little more comfortable.
Yes.
You see, they shot my child one time to the heart. One time, but still he would not die like a dog, because God would not let him die like a dog, because he was a man of God, and that's something you cannot take from him. I say to you, Michael Kent Tribble, badge 588, when come judgment day and God himself look at you and say, why did you murder one of mine? What will your answer be?
Tell her, mama.
I will not go away.
That's right.
This will not go away. And trust me, New Orleans is getting involved.
That's right.
Trust what I say.
That's right.
You see, for every comb there comes a stone. I'm calm, but New Orleans is bringing the stone.
That's right.
Your time has expired.
I know my time has expired, but one day these citizens are going to remove you out that seat because you have to answer for all that's going on in this city. You have to govern over. I heard you all just say that you are having a free from bully time in this city. I hope that also means you're cops.
Furthermore, my family is calling for a class action lawsuit. So anyone who has been victimized, their family, brutalized, harassed, please contact us because we are fighting back because you all have to pay. It is that time. And Osby, hush it up with all that, okay? Because your time is done. Because whoever voted for you, they out of line. Because you can't even give an answer here for the city council. So how did you ever get through a debate? And excuse me, I also heard last week people thanking you for what? Because we had to do what? To get you to answer us. We had to basically kick you in your ass before you was able to get up and do something about anything. So thank him. Don't nobody ever thank him again because he has not done anything. Nothing for us. It took all this just for him to do something. Then he want to burn his office down and get the tables turned on himself. We know the game.
God first.
Justice for God.
God first.
Excuse me, before I leave, just let me say this, please. I know my time is up. Always remember, God first in all that you do. Fight it God's way, because the justice is there for you. God will take care of all. Trust and believe in Him first.
God first.
God first.